Hi guys, it's author Catherine Scott with another video. Hopefully it'll be longer than the first one. I'm still trying to practice, so just bear with me, okay guys? Today I want to talk about the whole Cardi B and Offset situation. I'm sure we know by now that it was probably all a show for ratings, likes, sales, whatever. But what I want to address is the initial reaction of him cheating and then him coming on stage at her place of work, which is what it was. Despite her career, it's still her place to work with flowers in order to win her back. So let's start. Let me start by saying this: marriage is some real stuff. Like it is definitely hard work. You took those vows in front of friends, family, loved ones, and God. Now, what you chose to do in that marriage outside of those things is up to you. Open marriage, closed marriage, sideways marriage, cheating, etc. That's up to you. But those are the three things we know. Unless you're atheist or you're not religious at all. Most people, even if they're not religious, still have this like little silver line of like God. You know what I mean? So like those are three things you did. You took your marriage in front of your friends, family, loved ones, and God. Okay. So cheating happens for various reasons, from just because you're just a cheater to marriage problems to just whatever. Cheating happens. I'm not necessarily judging the cheating. I feel like if you guys can bounce back from it, that's wonderful. Um, our parents did it. Your parents did it. Your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, your friends, your neighbors. Jay-Z and Beyonce did it. I say Jay-Z and Beyonce because I know for a lot of people they are like the top couple and everybody wants to be like them. That's fine. I don't necessarily want to have be like them in my marriage, but whatever gets you through the day, that's what's up. Um, Lil Mo said something along the lines of she prays and hopes that God can bring them back together. And when people said she shouldn't do that, she was said something in response of, "Well, you guys didn't see your dad's love your mom, etc." I don't know what the hell that has to do with anything. Um, because if you saw your dad love your mom, um, and he never cheated, and you still say, you know what, I don't have to deal with that. Or if you felt like Cardi B shouldn't take him back and your dad loved your mom, never cheated, never done anything wrong by her, then your standards are completely different. Um, if your dad did cheat or your mom cheated and y'all start to get through it and you still feel like, you know what, Cardi shouldn't have took him back or should not, again, that's your right, that's your standards. I don't understand Lil Mo's stance unless her husband cheats and she's just cool with it. That's the only way I can see that she had the response she did. Also, I want to address the fact that people feel like, oh, she should take him back just because he apologized. So people apologize all the time. That doesn't mean we have to forgive them. We need to remember that Cardi B was hurt. Of course, right now it's a show, but I'm talking about if this wasn't a show, if it wasn't for sales or ratings. She was hurt. What he did to her publicly. Now, homegirl, sis, if your dude cheat on you and your neighbor come back and tell you you ready to have World War III. Now, imagine your dude cheating on you and the whole freaking world knows. Like, the whole world knows what Offset did to Cardi B. Would you, now that I said that, are you still so willing to be like, oh, she should let him come back? And also let me add this. Had it been the other way around, the same people saying Cardi should take him back would be the same people saying she ain't shit for cheating on him. She ain't nothing. She ain't gonna never be nothing. She a hoe, blah, blah, blah. Why is it? Why is it that we as women feel the need to stay with a man who cheats just to save face? Or just because your mama did it? Guess what? She don't have to do it. And guess what? Also, yes, she does have a child. Did Offset forget about that child when he was doing his thing? Did he forget about them rings when he was doing his thing? Did he forget about the vows he took in front of God, in front of family, friends, loved ones? He forgot, didn't he? He forgot. So why should she have rushed back to be with him? She didn't forget. She not the one who got caught cheating out there. Um, Secondly, That man came to her place of business with flowers and a public apology, and I'm sure y'all was taking that all up and eating it like cake on your birthday. I'm sorry, I couldn't even think of an allergy. Eating it like cake on your birthday. Guess what? That was controlling. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna take the sweetness. It was sweetness out of it. It was controlling because had she been another female, she would have gotten weak and she would have forgiven him in front of everybody just like that, which is what he wanted. He wanted to publicly say, you know what, I'm sorry and I want you back. Now, while I do think he should have publicly apologized because he publicly embarrassed her, I do not think coming to her job in the middle of her performance was the right thing to do. I think he just wanted the attention, period. And I was not amused or excited about it. Like, even though it was a show at this point, or most people think it's a show, the look on her face when she saw him was like, bruh, what you doing here? I'm doing my thing. You need to wait. Okay. So we have to come to this thing, y'all, where that we don't have to just be like, he forgave. I'm sorry, where they have kids together. So people have kids every day, B. We can't have to, we shouldn't have to say they should be together um because he said he's sorry. So, matter of fact, I don't think this is the first time Offset has cheated. I think this might be the second, but I'm not keeping count. I really want to say it's the second time. Listen, Cardi B is bad. Like I think she's beautiful. I think she's a cool person. Just from what I've seen her inside and out. I'm also the type of woman who loves an honest person. Like, to me, she's brutally honest. Some things she don't even have to say, but the fact that she says it, I'm like, yo, okay. I'm all here for her raw honesty. And then she's young. Cardi B has a long way to go as far as how she addresses certain situations. But I love her rawness and her ability to not give a what nobody got to say. And I think it's a beautiful thing. If her and Offset are back together, I think that's wonderful. I do think that um, if he did indeed cheat, then I think maybe they need some help, period. Some counseling. And black people, is nothing wrong with counseling. Like, please don't tell me to pray about it. Don't tell me to do any of those other things, because if I could pray about it, if anybody could pray about it, then we wouldn't have problems in the world. Like, it's legit that easy. I feel like I think that Offset, I think they're both young. And when you're young and married, it's hard. Even more so when you're young, married, and in the public eye. I don't know why people feel like Cardi B has to accept his apology just because they have a child together, just because it's the holidays. These are all things that he knew, and he still did what he did. So why are we saying Cardi B should forgive because of this, instead of saying why did Offset do any of it? I just feel like we as women take on that role of feeling guilty for not wanting to be with somebody who's cheated. And again, cheating happens. Like, it's a horrible thing. I feel like you can bounce back from it, but it takes hard work to do so. And you shouldn't do it just because you have a child with that person. I have seen a lot of people be miserable and unhappy just to stay married because they got kids together. I refuse to do it. My happiness above anything. And also, when you're not happy, your kids see it. You think your kids want to see the uncomfortable? They want to see the tension. They want to see, or I'm sorry, hear you guys arguing. They don't want any of that. They would rather be alone, or rather you two be separate and happy than together and miserable. Anyway, that's my stance on the whole Cardi B and Offset situation. I don't know what Lil Mo was talking about, but her explanation was just about as ridiculous as Offset get on that stage at Cardi B's concert. If they get through it, I think that's wonderful. I think that it's going to take some work because, again, they're both celebrities. Offset got, I'm sure, plenty of women coming on to him, but Cardi B bad now. She got several guys coming on her, I'm sure, and she's turning them down. Period. Like, stop looking at it as if she'll be nothing without him. When it might be the very opposite. Women, I need us to stop settling or just saying fuck it because somebody else told us to. If that woman doesn't want to be with a man who cheats, she ain't got to be. She can go downtown and file them papers. Papers. I know my voice sounds horrible. I don't care. You don't have to listen. Anyway, that's all I have to say about the Cardi B situation. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.